So, award ceremony, or true finale as you always call it. In true finale, what we'll have to do is, first off, we're gonna have to go down into the true finale area, and that's actually the hardest part probably of this entire thing. At least it was for me routing this. So what we will do is we're gonna go over here as normal. The problem is the button is missing, so we have to jump this, and without all the different tools, this is actually not that simple. So what we need to do instead is this and that. That is actually fairly precise, as in if I don't do scooter, it won't actually work quite right. So you need to actually use the scooter for that. Or if you do it without the scooter, it's going to be very precise. And now if you're watching this on YouTube, you can skip ahead like 30 seconds because this takes so long. And I'm even going to pour myself a drink because this takes, it does take quite long. And for all the people that are still watching despite me telling you to skip ahead, here's a little bit of trivia. This elevator is not actually moving, it's just a bunch of textures projected onto this, as is evidenced by doing this. Anyway, we need to wait for this to open. Yay! So here, of course, we just do this. Bonk, very nice. Like, get up here. I've heard people say that they can't actually see me input the iSet command, because what I'm doing is I'm pressing it only for a frame, and I think if I press it only for a frame, you don't actually see it pop up anywhere. There's actually multiple ways of getting around here. I'm gonna try this one first. This is amazing if it works, and it almost did. Good. You can easily do that. There's multiple ways of going through this room, by the way, at least until this pipe. And once you're on this pipe, there's nothing very specific you need to do. At least getting to this pipe can be done multiple ways. Come on. No, come on, this isn't not that easy. Get there, okay. That's good. Land on top of this. That wasn't correct. There we go. Okay, now we should land on there. There's one thing we also need to watch out for in this entire thing. If we ever touched a line... Oh, sorry. Where is it? There it is. If we ever touch any of these lines, we're gonna have to kill ourselves because we cannot get off the line. Of course, I'm on line right now. If I had no line, what was I gonna do? So if we actually die for some reason, it's okay. We can just go back up. Now, hopefully I'll get this faster this time. It's not actually that difficult, to be honest, but it's very finicky. Oh, okay. And you might hear the grapple hook sound. There's a bit of a grapple to the side from one of the, I don't want to say secret area, but one of these side areas where you get an item from. Okay. That's not me pressing too many buttons. That area up there is just very, very weird to stand on. It's almost like the game doesn't want you standing on it. Almost like it wasn't meant. Almost landed on that thing, that would have been sad. Okay, up here. And the next jump is also not quite that simple. I mean, there's some jumps in here, at least the theory behind the jump is simple, but actually executing it is not the easiest. That jump up there that I'm gonna do in a bit, it's not too simple. Okay, this jump right here can be very finicky. Or maybe it just works first try. That can also happen, you know? Well, this, of course, you just press X a bunch. Okay, that's that part. Now this part, it's pretty cool, to say the least. Like, there's all of these different props in here, and if you have seen the video already for the purple time rift in here, you'll know. And yes, I know that was first try, idiot. Oh yeah, we just do this, by the way. If that pipe wasn't there, we'd be under the ceiling right now. But this pipe, since the pipe is there, we actually need to take a little bit of a break here. But yeah, that is actually enough speed to get us right underneath the ceiling if that pipe wasn't there. Which is pretty cool. I like that. But, you know, we just can't be dealing with that. Now, let me see. Yeah, we go down here. Just make sure I don't accidentally go the wrong way. Okay, that was close. I had the wrong angle, and you can't change angle anymore in midair without pressing the A button. Okay, that's this room. Now in this room we can't quite boost our way to the top, but we can do something else. Shoutouts to Jimmy Janny for this strategy right here. Yes, this does work. I don't know exactly how. It's because these pipes aren't solid. Now, if these pipes were solid, there's another strat that I could do instead of this one that would also work. It's just nice that the pipe isn't solid for this strat. But like I said, if the pipes weren't solid, I could do another strat. It wouldn't be a problem. This one sometimes doesn't work, as you might have guessed already. Okay, this one right here is a bit stupid, because you have to get like a really weird angle on this. Oh no, come on. Come on. Almost, there we go, Jesus. You can kind of see how awkward that is. Okay, we're almost there. Of course I do it then. Well, let's skip ahead in the video for like 20 seconds now. And you people in chat, get your not like this is ready. There I was trying to save one jump. Anyway. Now we can go down from here. We don't actually need to go down from here to get all the other plates. Like we could have also gotten all the other plates from the ground as well. Like it is possible to get all of them from the ground up, apart from that last one. That last one, I needed to do that strat. But like I said, if those pipes that I was jumping through were indeed solid, there was another strat that I could have done instead that required them being solid. Just thought I'd mention that. I don't know why the camera shifts there. Okay. That's this done. Oh no, I got the bug. What's this? Okay, this... Good thing I actually had the scooter badge active, because if I didn't have the scooter badge active, I would have had to reset there. Because I got a bug that I could only fix by pressing the A button, and the bug was I can't do a dive and I can't use iSet until I press the A button. Yeah, it's a good thing I had the scooter activated and that saved it. So now we need to get on somehow under here, and this requires, once again, a very, very weird jump. Most jumps in here are really weird, as you might expect. First try, idiot. I don't even know how I'm saying idiot too, but that was first try. That jump looks so weird, like, I mean, yeah, if you guys, I can already see that, or a few guys are probably gonna be like, what happened? And sort of have to rewatch that like 2 or 3 times to see what happened. Even I don't actually exactly know what happened, even though I did the inputs for it. It's a bit weird. Oh, I can also just fall down from any height and resets the glitch. Okay. Oh, good thing I got that. If I touched the ground, they wouldn't have been able to get back up, even though I totally could have. I just wanted to make it sound more dramatic. That jump is so simple, actually. And you know what? We're already there. It's boss time. After like another 30 seconds of elevator, which also doesn't move. And hello, Ari. Welcome to the stream as well. I just squished a fly on the edge of my glass, on the very top of it. Amazing. So yeah, once again, this elevator doesn't actually move. It's just a texture on top of it. Oh, your level is up in the workshop. I'll take a look at that. So now it's time for Ice Hat, the boss. Any boss in this game is pretty much Ice Hat. By the way, we can also jump over the shockwave for that. We can jump over the shockwave with that. Because if we are standing on the ground with the Ice Hat while the shockwave comes in, it does actually knock us up. It does actually knock us up and out of the Ice Hat. But it's okay because we can just use the Ice Hat like that. Whoop. As you can already see, I'm already a perfect master of the Ice Hat, so nothing is a problem to me when it comes to Ice Hats. Not even knives. Look at that. So for this thing, we're gonna go... You need to be very careful because this guy actually rotates really fast even in slow time, as you just see. So you can also just take damage and then go ahead and do it. It is possible to do without taking damage, but it is not that simple. It's like, this is actually difficult. And also, I've recently figured out that you can actually do a jumping attack even with the Ice Hat if you do this. Like, you can also use the height from the Ice Hat to do it. So I guess you can also do that attack with Ice Hat. I just wanted to do it with slow time and like show off that it can be done with slow time as well. I just got hit accidentally. Oh, also, cars with a statue of ice. So this is what happens if you're standing on the ground when the thing hits. You still get bonked. But I don't really care too much. I have life to spend anyway. I could also, of course, use the Ice Hat to dodge most of these. Problem is just that I get a bit in a bind. Very end here. Oh, I wanted to get in and do an attack! Get there, good. Like, even without the A button and just the Ice Hat, we can hit him on pretty much every attack if we want to. Just some might be a bit difficult than others, though. I'm sorry, but I like having bombs strapped to my back. It actually activated the Ice Hat glitch there for a second because I couldn't use the Ice Hat until I did something. Interesting. Of course, there you can also just, if you wanted to, use slow time to hit him easier. Not that it's actually needed or anything. Get destroyed. The only difficult part is gonna be at the very end to not accidentally get stuck behind the curtain, which can always happen. Darling. should be about ready almost. Got him. You can even hit him with the axe, the air attack out of a jump dive recover, but it's not that simple. And now for this one becomes easier to use time slow hat, though we don't need to, but I think it's easier for these last few ones. Unless I don't actually press the button, I mean that could also be a thing. Okay, I want to show off that it's possible, come on. Got him. You can also, of course, hit him with that. Bam. There's many, many different things you can do here. Ouch. Actually caught me? Let's get a bit. The last few hits are a bit annoying. Because he also uses the most annoying attacks he has in his repertoire, but doesn't matter. And that is somehow, through some miracle, it's actually possible. True finale in 0 A presses. And no, I won't do the same thing again for DJ Grooves winning because it's the same. Doesn't matter. The boss fight was not the problem here.